Christianna Hurt is no stranger to leveraging her looks and charisma to fund her millionaire lifestyle. Look no further than this video titled, How to Make Money on Tinder.
Anyway, these offers are going to obviously pay you $2 to $4 per email. So it's going to be first, last name, and then email address. And once they enter it in, you get paid $2. Now, sometimes your first couple clicks aren't going to register, especially on Max Bounty. Other networks that I go over always like show you exactly like, okay, they clicked, they filled it out, here's your $2 very, very quickly. Max Bounty sometimes lags, shaves means they don't always count all your clicks. So here's a guy. How do I fucking swipe him? Oh, interested. So they have the same thing as Tinder. So I just swipe everyone. You're connected, introduce yourself. Hey, babe. And I just say, hey, babe. And I do that to everyone. Like that. This is really fucked up, I know. Somebody's gonna tell me I'm a horrible person. So I just do this to everyone. And then when they hit me up, I'm like, hey, can you take this quick personality quiz? Or like, hey, can you take this quick zodiac sign thing? I'm really into zodiacs. Like, can you just do it really quick? And, obviously, then they click the link and then I don't ever respond again because... sorry, girls like me aren't on Tinder and Bumble. I'm sorry.
Obviously, then they click the link and then I don't ever respond again because, sorry, girls like me aren't on Tinder and Bumble. I'm sorry.
But it's really, really good for me to connect with people, obviously on Bumble Biz, but Bumble Date. You could do this on any of the three. You could do this on Tinder, Plenty of Fish, anything, but just sending your link out to people, collecting those leads, connecting with them on Instagram to get your followers up works too. Thirsty boys always will follow pretty girls because, duh, we post good pictures. Duh.
But it's not only men on dating apps that she's finessing. It would seem her company, the Wealthy College Kid, an education platform where she teaches people how to make money online through Shopify dropshipping, affiliate marketing, or Walmart and Amazon automation stores, is another unethical stream of income for her.
Daddy, get your bag up, hit that gym and get back fine. Go.
Since I tried reaching out to you through social media, you won't read my messages anymore. You won't read them. Since I tried reaching out to you through your chief operating officer, can't reach you. You won't respond. Okay. And since I even got a lawyer, and he sent you a demand letter. Okay. And it's been like a month now, and he sent you this letter 3 times to 2 separate addresses for your business, and it came back undeliverable. I decided to come on social media because frankly I'm tired of it and I'm not playing with you anymore.
When making online purchases, it is crucial that you send money through official payment methods, not Zelle, not Cash App, but rather credit card or things such as PayPal, where there is recourse for product or services not being delivered upon. This protects both sellers and buyers.
Everyone, listen up. You didn't lose your money. Now, you have your... Technically, you kind of lost your money.
I literally have a photo shoot booked for later this month, and guess what? I booked the deposit through credit card, and a final payment will also be sent through credit card or PayPal once I received all my professional portrait style pictures. You see? Whether you're a buyer or seller of a certain product or service, it is always beneficial to have a third-party mediator to settle any disputes.
You can't get a refund from Cash App. You go through either a credit card where you can make some sort of complaint or PayPal where you can make a complaint. Don't just Cash App them money like they're your cousin or your sister who needs to borrow $80, right? This is supposed to be a business. If you're dealing with a business, it should be a business transaction, people. Like,
Speaking of,
come on.
Speaking of giving people money or sending money, right?
Mm-hmm.
Based on my experience, you never, ever, ever, ever give out money that you're not willing to lose, right? If someone asks you for $50, you give them 50, give them 30, give them 10, okay, give them 5, with the assumption that you're not going to get the money back, and you will be at peace.
Right. Right. I mean, straight up. I mean, you feel like it's not gonna happen. Like it's basically a donation.
So on March 22nd, 2021, so it's already been over a year now, I sent $30,000 to BN LLC, which is where they told me to send the money to. Miss Christianna, her along with her partner Kay, was supposed to open an Amazon store for me and open a Walmart store for me. That was the agreement. A week later, the Amazon store got deactivated and Walmart never got it. So a year going back and forth, what we're gonna do, was patient, whatever. They got so many account managers having access. These people, now these account managers, when they do get on board, they have access to my credit card information, where I live. So there's a risk of, identity theft and all of that. And I've been so patient. My last straw was when they told me to open the store in another family's member name, and I was like, no, I refuse. So I've reached out to her and trying to get a refund. She says it's like she's completely refusing to give me my money back. $30,000, she's completely refusing. Meanwhile, she's on social media talking about, oh my god, I'm on track to make $3 million this year. Oh my god, I've raised about $300,000 using other people's money this year. Like, what the actual...
The only way, the only way influencers and business gurus should be getting that amount of money out of you is in payment plans.
My life together, I ain't got no time to argue with y'all. I already know how niggas be on the internet.
So that you can see a progressive breakdown on what you're getting in exchange for your money. But sending them all that money up front with nothing else, you're setting yourself up for failure. Especially because these are people you're not going to be seeing on a daily basis. It's one thing for someone to owe you money, right? And you see them on a regular basis. There's shame, right? But otherwise, for people online, you are just another number in the masses of people that they are servicing.
Something told me, go on and Google their name. So this is another victim, paid and lost money. This is another person, same situation, same boat as me. Okay, paid $25,000 for Amazon, Walmart, and it's almost 18 months, nothing. Okay. This is another person who paid $30,000 for 2 stores and shut down and blah 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 blah. Okay, if this is your business practice, this is not it. You don't get to scam innocent people, people who believe you and trust you, and now we're out of money while you're enjoying your best life. No, I need a response.
Now, based on the verbiage she just used, some of y'all may have gotten the impression that she didn't really do her research on Christianna Hurt and the Wealthy College Kid before sending her such a vast amount of money. Well, not everyone is an internet detective or privy to certain deceptive marketing tactics. Always remember, being featured on platforms such as Forbes, Yahoo Finance, In Your Leisure, Huffington Post, $1 million worth of game, etc. does not necessarily equate to the person on there being credible. Not always, but oftentimes, it just means that the guest that they're doing a collab with has enough money to pay to be on a bigger platform. That's usually the case more times than not. Not always, but more times than not. They have enough money to pay to be on a bigger platform. Not that they're not credible enough to be on a bigger platform. You see?
There's an old saying in Tennessee, I know it's in Texas, probably in Tennessee, that says, fool me once, shame on you. You fool me, we can't get fooled again.
Forbes, Huffington Post, New York Times, and CNN. Yahoo, which is a slowly dying company, is notorious for conspiring with AccessWire to post these paid press releases. If you click on this right here, hold on, AccessWire, click on it. Okay. Boom, it says submit a press release. Let's click on it, shall we? Public companies. Interesting. Oh, look at that. Pricing. If you want to be on Yahoo Finance, we don't really care if what you're saying is credible or not. Just pay us $600 or $9.95. Better yet, okay? If you Google pay to be on Forbes, what do you get? An ad by this company called Imperium Group PR. Forbes US for $1,500. Click on it. Boom. Get featured on, hold on. You can get featured on Forbes, Wall Street Journal, Yahoo Finance, the New York Times, BBC, CNN. Hey man, sounds like a pretty good deal. $8,000? It sounds like a pretty good deal to me. Just ask my good old friend, our good old friend, Tanner Chittister.
Most systems to actually utilize this. And so a lot of beginners, they get caught up in that social proof game. And I'm just saying, guys, you can buy your social proof, meaning you can pay for enough press and get on enough pages to play. And a lot of people, that's what they do. You know, unless you're very attractive, you got a big booty, or you're famous already. Most of the big entrepreneurs you see, Grant Cardone, Gary Vee, all those guys, I know for a fact they pay for tons of shout outs, and they pay, and there's nothing wrong with it. Like some people look at it as like it's a bad thing. I'm like, why is that bad?
If that's what you got to do, play
you're
the game.
paying to get more people.
It's an evil world we live in, but hey, I'm gonna keep living and loving life.
And Derek, if you're gonna grift all the way. I don't understand why he's featured on Forbes India and not Forbes' main page. Make it make sense. Like, what business do you have in India, bro? Probably the asking price for Forbes' main page was too much. I don't blame you though. I don't blame you. Here he is again, according to the scammer page, right? They say people pay anybody for anything these days. Derek's original post says, we in LA Weekly with Neighborhood Nip and a Smith and Wesson 500. We do this shit, apparently. The comment says, so basically, all caps, so basically, you paid yet again to be on another magazine and now are flexing like they were interested in you? Nipsey would never manipulate his people like this. You are shame to the game that anybody and everybody with no business credibility can get an article placement or a feature on a podcast. Podcast payola.
I'm a travel nurse, right? I worked my ass off for that money. I did not just have that $30,000 sitting around, okay? I was cleaning shit for that money. I was getting abused by patients for that money. What else? I was crying in the linen closet because the stress of the toxicity at work for that money. I worked for that money. So it was just not a random $30,000 that I had laying around. So, now, did I do my research? Yes, I did my research. This girl had like a, rags to riches type of story where, something about her was being evicted. Now she got involved in e-commerce and now she's a multimillionaire, and she had social proof. For God's sakes, this girl is featured in Forbes magazine. Come on. And then she had like a whole webinar, very professional. She had a webinar about how she has a whole team of experts, of people running the stores. She had screenshots of people making $90,000 a month, $50,000 a month, $25,000 a month. So of course, not a lot of people has $30,000 laying around. So being that I had that, okay, instead of just letting it stay in my bank account, or I don't know, just shop or do whatever with it, guess what? I invested in it because she made me believe like it was an investment, okay, that it was gonna be an investment that I will be making my money back plus more, okay? So she had all the social proof, she had all the ducks, because believe me, I would have not fall for it either.
Let's add on to the fact that with a little bit of coding knowledge, just a little bit, client testimonial screenshots can be faked.
Is this the, listen, I'm here to bring visibility to it. Oh, we got some crazy receipts in the vault today. I ain't even scratched the surface.
20 minutes ago, just for the sake of this video. But as you can see, I mean, literally $1,000 in sales, what it looks like, that's completely fake. And basically what I did was made a fake order. So what people will do is they'll have an actual Shopify store. They'll have products. They will maybe even actually get sales and do stuff on it, but then they'll make it look like they're selling more than they are. And how they do that is they'll actually create an order. So you can actually go in here, create an order. All right, so here's like this watch. I just like made some random product, but say they had a watch store, and they would go in here and they would put like, they would do this one at a time. but they would do each order at a time, so it looked legit. But then they would type in, let's just do like a big number. See all that? So that's a huge number. And then you just hit mark as paid, and then create that order. And now you will see this will actually update. See, now this is at 3 orders. It's gonna take like 20 seconds or something to actually update. But see, you're at 1,000 right now. Okay, see, so now it's at, all this, and really, like I said, they wouldn't do like 67 watches in one order. They would do one order at a time and do that 67 times to get there. But you get the point. And so usually what people are doing is actually, like I said, using a site that's up and actually maybe even gets some sales or gets website hits. So they're actually, you can see like, oh, these people are live, this and that, but they're really not making anywhere near the amount of money that they're saying that they're making. But then another way that they can actually do it, which is a more like kind of advanced way, and that is by actually changing the HTML, which is basically the text behind this web page. So you can literally use the developer tools in any browser, doesn't matter what browser you're in, and you can literally change these numbers. So instead of 13,000, let's make that 13 million. Bam, just like that, right? And you can literally go and change every single number, every single value here you can change. You see what I'm saying? Like literally every single one. And so people will go and do this, and that's how they'll actually create their screenshots, is by, this very thing. You see what I mean? And I mean, it's some dummy data, but it looks like it's there, right? And if from an untrained eye, you would not know that that's not.
Eyes, get set. 5, 6, 7, 8. Why you gotta lie so much? You must wake up and just make up stuff. Cause I just do not understand why. Every time you talk, you tell a quick lie. You and your lies gotta go, because I'm tired of talking to Pinocchio. Then you had a nerve to look folks in the eyes, knowing that you telling them lies. You be telling them lies. I asked you about this. Yeah, you lied about it. I asked you about that. Yeah, you lied about it. Get them lies together, they all over the place. I bet if Jesus came back, you a lie to his face. Damn, Pinocchio. I guess you wanna see how far your nose can grow. I said Pinocchio. I guess you wanna see how far your nose can grow. Now, let's go. Start telling all them lies. Number one, let's go. Cause I don't believe nothing you say at this point. Cause all you do is lie, lie, lie. Lie, lie, lie. Lie, 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 lie.
The plot thickens, with the wealthy college kid herself responding to scam allegations, only for Christianna to delete the video a couple hours later.
So if you saw this video, you're probably thinking I scammed her. But if you look at the second video she posted, the money did not come to anything that I was associated with, which is why she can't sue me, because the money did not come to me. I'm about to show you. So if you go on Google, you will see that is dissolved from 2019 because of another partner I'm suing. But if you look above, anything that my name is on is right here. It's public record. So if you just ask her to move, you will see that I went to a Baltimore bank account, which I'm not on. I'm not on the LLC. I have nothing to do with this bank account. My partner does. Now, this isn't the first time I've gotten to a major lawsuit with somebody I was working with because of money stolen. I have told her I'm not refunding her because it's not me. The money never went to me and has nothing to do with me. That's why she can't sue me, because I'm not attached to this bank account or anything. So it's been like an ongoing thing. I feel bad, but the money did not go to me. I have to sue this.
I'm getting the vibe that if it came down to living a millionaire or a six-figure lifestyle versus refunding clients who've been wronged, Christianna would choose the former, especially given the fact that she can't be bothered to date broke men.
But those types of guys don't even approach me. They don't even. Let's just be real.
Could you be with a guy that makes $100,000 a year?
No.
That's not enough.
That's $274 a day.
You right, yeah.
I know. Okay, so dinner for 2, and if we add alcohol, it's gonna be a $300 check. So you want me to spend that whole man's day like?
Broke meaning anything less than 6 figures.
Well, ma'am, you said your mom raised you to be a traditional housewife, and you said your dad sold and bought jets. If you were raised to live in this lifestyle, I would think you would understand the economics behind it, the setup behind it. But as we talk, you were raised to be a modern woman, because you're talking like one. You have a business, you want this lifestyle, Lux lifestyle. You don't speak like a woman who understands who these men are. You just know what they have. 45 to 55 is when a man hits his financial stride.
Why would I be high maintenance if
you're high maintenance because you require luxury lifestyle. The women who normally get these kind of guys get with these guys when they're in process and they build with them. You want to be standing at the finish line with pom-poms waiting for him to get there. Matter of fact, you don't even want to be in the finish line. You want to be in the executive suite or the box on the yacht, and you just want to show your titties and smile and say, take me. And he's like, all right, fuck you. I do this with you. And we may make some pretty babies. Let me put about 2 or 3 million into this because she is going to go left, sign this prenup, because you're getting a prenup. You're not in it for him. You're in it for you. That, by definition, is not peace.
And here's Nina's response to the response.
Blah, 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 a whole lot of things. So let me show you something right quick. These are the comments that you commented on the video saying that you're suing, you're not on that bank account, you're not in that LLC, so send my attorney information so we can handle this. It's an open case, and you can provide the case number. So you said you and K is your ex-partner now, right? So this is a screenshot of you and K going on Clubhouse together, talking about how to make $25,000 from home with blah, 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 blah. So this is K, WCK is talking, and then your name is there, right? Okay. Mind you, this was July 7, and today is July 12, and now you say he's your ex-partner. Okay. So this email was sent on March 22nd from WealthyCollegeKid@gmail.com, which you say you had nothing to do with me. And this is when after I got off the phone with Kay, right? And he sent me the email sending me the link to the webinar, the Walmart webinar. I still have that webinar, by the way. And it's signed K, Wealthy College Kid Enrollment Director, right? But it has nothing to do with you, though. I also got another email from Kay, your Wealthy College Enrollment Director, that says that this is the contracts that I was supposed to sign, which is a non-disclosure form and an automation agreement, right? From WealthyCollegeKid@gmail.com. And this is, the email is from WealthyCollegeKid@gmail.com, emailing me the instruction to the BNB LLC. I blocked out the account number for safety purposes. Nothing to do with you, huh? But it's coming from your business. And this is another email from Wealthy College Kid saying that congratulations, they got my payment. So I just say this to say that I just want my money back. I don't care if you have to write off the money off your taxes. I don't know. I just want my money back. I don't deserve this. Just give me my money back or work it out with Kay. That's your business partner at the end of the day. Please ain't.
And the cherry on top of the cake is making people sign non-disclosure and non-disparagement agreements so as to silence negative criticisms of your brand and products online. So that when people are researching, oh, who's Christianna, what's Wealthy College Kid, you barely find any negative reviews. It's crazy out here. But at the end of the day, if you're gonna send any type of a large quantity of money, I say anything more than $1,000, get it in payment plans so that you can actually see what your money is being used for, and that the person who's giving you the service or product has incentive to deliver on said product or service. Because once you send them the money all up front, they basically done their job, they got the money out of you, and they're on to the next client or aka victim. Okay? But while you lot are here, yeah, watch my past video right here on Anton Daniels' Delicious Poison. Only 6-figure men like Kevin Samuels deserve love. Or watch my other video right here on the truth about millionaire webcam pimp, the most delusional millionaire in the world, arguably, Andrew Tate. But as always, if it doesn't feed you, don't water it, and too much of any good thing is good for nothing. How are you lot doing today? Say it with me. I am doing more, saying less, and keeping that same energy. No cap. Flip the script. I'm out. Deuces. Bye.
Can you tell somebody I wanna meet your mother? Even though sometimes we fight, though, you know you the one. I cannot wait till the east side and the west side gotta know. Oh.